Welcome to another yoga video. My name is Emily and I'll be your guide. Today we're working on standing balance, and the two props you'll need are two yoga blocks. These blocks are going to give you a nice creative challenge to your sequence. Start off by setting both your blocks down to the top edge of your space. Let's meet in a reclined position. Laying flat on your back, go ahead and bend your knees at 90 degrees. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Imprint your low back to the ground. Now as you exhale, can you lift and crunch up? So we are hovering our head, neck, and shoulders away from the ground. Hold right here and start to circle out your wrists and ankles. Maybe this movement wants to travel to your toes as well. Take another nice deep inhale, breathing into your ribs and belly. As you exhale, pull in at your belly, ribs, and chest. Now find stillness with your hands and feet. Start to wobble your full limbs up and down. If your neck is sensitive, you can always bend your elbows and lace your fingers to the top of your head. Maybe start to straighten your legs any amount. Keep the strong imprint of your low back against the earth. Core is engaged. Breathing in through your nose, optional open mouth exhale. You're here for 6, 5, last 4, final 3, here for 2, and 1. Tap down with your heels, hook your thumbs, inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Now as you exhale, let's go ahead and bend our elbows. Plant your feet to the earth, windshield wiper your knees from side to side. How close can your knees draw to the earth each time? Feel a nice massage to your low back for 3, 2, and 1. Top of your next inhale, plant your feet down, big toes together to touch. Ball pose, lace your fingers across your shins. Cross your left shin over your right, hands to the backs of your knees. Rock and roll the length of your spine, building some momentum. The next time you rock up onto your sit bones, go ahead and hold boat pose. So hands to the backs of our thighs, arms reach forward, maybe palms touch. Breathing in, steady and strong. Now breathe out, touch down with your heels. As we lift up into our staff pose, switch it out. Right ankle on top of the left. We're gonna go ahead and inhale. Breathe nice and steady and strong. And then exhale, touch down with your heels. Cross at your ankles, plant your hands to the top edge of your space. Let's meet in a bear pose. Curl onto all 10 of your toes, hover your knees away from the ground. Holding the pose, not the breath. Steady inhale through your nose, maybe exhale through your mouth. Adding some movement to the spine, inhale, scoop your belly to the earth, heart and head look forward, and exhale, round and arch your back up to the ceiling. Inhale, find your nice flat back, strong in your bear pose, and exhale, send your hips up and down, up and back. We find our downward dog. Pedal out one leg and the other. Can you look towards your belly button? If that's a lot for your neck, just settle your eyes towards your knees. Big inhale through your nose, bending your knees. You can keep your heels lifted away from the ground. As you exhale, walk your hands to meet your feet, finding a ragdoll pose. Hands can come to opposite elbows and sway from side to side. So you can play around with lifting your toes and heels. Can you hook your forearms over the top of your head? I always like to start off by keeping a bend to my knees to add more heat and strength to my legs. Now notice right here, do your shoulders want to shrug towards your ears? Let's fight gravity and plug your shoulders down and away from your head. Inhale, bring yourself back to the center. Hands release from elbows. Find a halfway lift. Flip your palms towards the front of your space and press your hands against your knees or shins. Back is flat, top of your head draws closer to the front. Hold for your exhale. Plug your shoulders away from your ears. Back is strong. Inhale. Now bend your knees, hook your thumbs to your hips, lift your head and chest, finding your chair pose. heels. Sweep your arms forward, finding a diagonal shape. Hands into fists. Feel a nice stretch to your forearms and wrists. Can you draw more weight to your heels? Play around with the lifting and spreading your toes away from the ground. Now look down at your feet to make sure you can see all 10 of your toes. Here as you inhale, send your thumbs up high. Squeeze your fingers into your palms. Can you lift and spread your toes even more away from the ground? As you exhale, sweep your arms to the back. The only thing that moves is your arms. We're gonna add on to that. Inhale, arms come forward, back into your chair pose. This time, as you ski your arms to the back, can you start to lift one heel and the other? So now you're balancing on the ball mounds of your feet. Legs and low belly are strong. One more round. Inhale, heels down, toes up, arms come high to the front. And exhale, sweep your arms to the back and lift your heels. Hold right here, keeping your spine long. Can you lace your fingers over your rib cage? Keeping your eyes looking forward, pulse up and down. Hover nice and strong. As your fingers are finding the connection with your ribs, can you feel your breath fill up in your ribs with every inhale you take? As you exhale, it's like you're pulling in with a drawstring. Draw your rib cage in, feel your fingers draw in. Nice job. You are welcome to keep your hands at your torso. Maybe start to reach your arms forward here for 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Inhale, straighten out your legs, arms up high. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Keeping your eyes looking forward. Bend your right knee and lift your right heel. Focus your gaze at an unmoving point in front of you. Let's find a one-legged mountain. 90-degree bend to your right leg. Circle out your right toes. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. Back stays flat. Here for an inhale, flex your right toes, lift your right knee past your hips. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Figure 4 chair pose. You can sweep your arms forward, maybe find a couple steady pulses, lifting up and down. Can you actively flex your right toes to the right-hand side of your space? You're here for 3, 2, and 1. Top of your next inhale, one-legged mountain again. Arms up into an 11 shape. You can find a 90-degree bend to your right leg or tap your right toes down. As you exhale, launch your right leg to the back. Arms and torso come forward for warrior 3. Think of a strong T shape right here. Left leg is nice and warm. Hold this here, breathing into 1, 2. Now as you breathe out, strong bend to your left knee. Lift up in lightning bolt pose. Let's hinge forward, finding a strong diagonal shape to our arms. Beautiful job. Eyes are looking up towards the top edge of your space. Tips of your fingers touch down. Now lift your right leg. You're gonna walk forward with your fingers. Down dog splits is where we meet. So palms meet the ground. Sweep your right leg up and back. You can bend your right knee. Take a couple circles right here, flushing out your right hip girdle. Can you keep your right hip in line with your left? So both hips stay square to the ground. Breathing in here to 1, 2. Breathing out to 3, 2, 1. Top of your next inhale, straighten your right leg. Back to down dog splits. Exhale, crunch. Send your right knee to your chest. Puff your chest towards your shoulders, back round, and look forward for tiger crunch. One more count. Inhale, right leg up and back. And exhale, crunch. Right knee in line with your chest. Look forward. Step your right leg forward. Strong bend to your right knee. Right hand grabs your block, place it in front of your right foot. Walk your left foot one big step forward. You're gonna TP your fingers in line with your block. Big step forward, right foot lands on your block. Now your left hand grabs your block, pass it into both of your palms, step your left leg forward, and lift up. Asymmetrical mountain pose. Can you ground your right heel against your block? Lift your left heel away from the ground. If your toes are hovering away from your block, lift and spread your toes. Send your block in line with your chest. It's almost like your feet are doing two different things. So right heel down, left heel lifted. Bend your knees, find an awkward chair, and pulse up and down, building good heat for our low belly and legs, getting our feet acclimated with this asymmetrical stance. You're here for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Inhale, arms up high. As best as you can you keep both your hips in one line? As you exhale, bend your elbows, crush your block in line with your chest. Find a little bend to your right knee, one-legged mountain with your left leg. Start off with a 90-degree shape to your left leg. Now you can start to point your left toes and send your left knee past your hips. Focus your gaze forward at an unmoving point. Let's find tree pose. You're gonna open your left knee out to the side. Your left foot can land against your right leg. You got a lot of options right here. Maybe your foot wants to land closer to your right ankle. Maybe your foot wants to go past your knee. And it's okay if your left foot is having some contact with your knee. Just make sure your shoulders are stacked over your hips. Let's go ahead and challenge our balance right here. As you breathe in, can you send your arms up high? Keep crushing the block with your hands. As you exhale, bend your elbows. Send the block back in line with your chest. Beautiful work. Keep your facial muscles relaxed. One more round. Inhale, arms up high, growing your tree branches tall. And exhale. Send your tree branches in line with your chest. Beautiful job. Inhale. Send your left knee to the front. As you exhale, step your left foot down, heel touches down. So right here, you'll find a bend to your right knee. Go ahead and shake your hips and legs from side to side. Bring some activity for the toes too, lifting and lowering them away from your mat. Top of your next inhale, arms up high. Re-lift your left heel away from the ground. As you exhale, step your left foot in back of your right. Find pulses. You are finding your crescent moon side body stretch variation. I want you to feel this nice stretch from your left hip all the way up to your ribs. Can you continue to press both your hands against your block? You're here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms up high. Step your left foot underneath your hip. Go ahead and bring your block to your left hand. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Set your block down to the outside of your mat. TP your fingers to the ground. Big step back with your left foot. Walk both your hands in one line with your right leg. You're going to go ahead and inhale. Step back to high plank pose. Sweep the block to the right-hand side of your space. As you exhale, send your hips up and back into downward dog. Take one beat right here to bend one knee and then the other, feeling a nice stretch to your legs. Keep lengthening in your spine, so hips draw up and back. Now find stillness in your downward dog. Little bend to the knees is welcome. Your heels draw close to the ground, but they don't have to touch. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, tiptoe or hop your feet forward. Feet will land just in front of your hands. Here for an inhale, halfway lift again. Press your hands against your knees or shins. Hold for the exhale. Draw your shoulders away from your ears, keeping your heart open. Now inhale, rebend your knees, hook your thumbs to your hips. We'll sweep our arms forward. Hands come into fists and find some organic movements with your arms and hands. Make sure you can see all 10 of your toes underneath your bent knees. This time, can you stack your knees over your heels? Here for an inhale, hook your thumbs, sweep your arms up, growing nice and tall. As you exhale, go ahead and send your left hand forward, thumb up. Bring your right hand in line with your hip. Now, can you focus your eyes towards your left thumb? Can you start to lift your left heel? From here, flamingo pose. Bend your left knee in line with your chest. As you exhale, enjoy the wobble. Kick your left heel towards your bum. Can your right hand reach for your left foot? Opposite arm to foot. So can we draw both our shoulders in one line? Keeping your gaze soft. So now you're focusing your eyes against all the details of your left thumb. Here's a great place to stay. You're welcome to keep a bend to your right knee. As you exhale, maybe start to kick your left leg to the back, sending your heart forward for revolved dancer's pose. 1 count of breath, breathing in here to 1, 2, breathe out to 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Inhale brings you all the way back to the center. Gently release, hand from opposite foot, both arms by your sides. Go ahead and find some movements from side to side, lifting your toes and heels. Top of your next inhale, arms go up, lacing your fingers. As you exhale, hinge at your hips, arms touch down in front of your feet. Step your feet back, high plank pose, breathing in nice and long. Now, as you hold your high plank pose, think back to your mountain pose. Can your spine stay long? Exhale, send your hips up and back into downward facing dog. You can pedal out one leg and the other. Top of your next inhale, big bend to both of your knees. Keep your eyes looking towards your feet. And exhale, walk your hands to meet your feet. Back into ragdoll pose. Hands come to opposite elbows. Maybe switch out your grip. Opposite forearm in front this time. Finding a nice sway from side to side. If you want to play around with balance, maybe bring your big toes together to touch, lifting and lowering your toes and heels. Again, we fight gravity. Can you draw your shoulders away from your ears? Back muscles stay engaged. Top of your next inhale, hands release from opposite elbows, halfway lift. Press your hands against your knees or shins. Strong upside down L shape. Hold for the exhale. Draw your shoulders away from your ears and keep your neck long. Inhale, bend your knees, hook your thumbs to your hips. We find a chair pose. Sweeping your arms forward, you're making a diagonal shape from your hands down to your hips. Ball your hands into fists. Draw circles with your wrists. Can you ground more weight of your heels against the earth, lifting and spreading all 10 of your toes? Here for an inhale, thumbs up high. Squeeze your fingers into your palms. As you exhale, ski your arms down the mountain, arms draw to the back. The only thing that moves is the arms. 1 more count. Inhale, arms come forward. Keep your eyes focused forward. And exhale. Adding on to it, inhale, sweeping your arms forward. As you exhale, lifting your heels, finding your surfer's pose. 1 more count. Inhale. Heels down, toes up. Can you squat your hips closer to the ground? And exhale. Holding your surfer's pose. Spread your fingers, pulse your palms up to the ceiling. You're here for 4, 3, Last 2 and 1. Inhale. Can you stay on the ball mounds of your feet? Reach your arms up high. Extended mountain pose. Exhale. Heels touch down. Hands to your heart center. If they're not already there, you can walk your feet hip-width distance apart. Inhale. Lift your left heel. Can you lift your left leg to a strong 90-degree shape and circle out your left foot? Now as you exhale, let's go ahead and cross our left ankle over our right thigh. Figure 4 chair pose. Point and flex your left toes. Feel a nice stretch to your left leg this time. Right leg is nice and strong. Maybe start to send your arms closer to the front. Find pulses up and down. You are here for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Now inhale, 11 shape to your arms. One-legged mountain, standing up nice and tall. Option to tap your left toes down. As you exhale, go ahead and hinge forward, sweeping into a T shape again. Warrior 3. Breathing in through your nose, fingers reach closer to the front. As you breathe out, step your left leg to the back, lightning bolt pose. Keeping a strong diagonal shape to your torso, we're going to bring the fingertips to frame our right foot. As you start to walk your hands closer to the top edge of your mat, lift your left leg. We find three-legged down dog. Press both of your hands against the earth as you sweep your left leg up and back. Bend your left knee, stack your hips, draw circles, flushing out your hip. Can you look towards your right knee? You're here for 3, 2, and 1. Now inhale, straightening out your left leg. Make sure both of your hands are evenly pressed against the mat. As you exhale, crunch, tiger crunch, looking forward, sending your left knee close to your chest. 1 more count, inhale, left leg sweeps up and back, and exhale, crunch, left knee to your chest, look forward, and step your left foot forward. Back into our low lunge, stacking your left knee over your ankle. Walk your right foot closer to the front. Let's go ahead and grab the block on the left-hand side of our space. Place it on your mat, fingertips touch down, and step your left foot on top of your block. From here, right hand grabs your block, pass it into both of your hands, step your right foot to meet your left. So we want to keep our right heel lifted. And inhale, lift all the way up. I want you to actively plant your left heel onto your block. Maybe you start to hover your left toes off the top edge of your block. Keep your right heel lifted. Now go ahead and exhale. Send your block in line with your chest. Actively press your palms into your prop. Pulses right here. Finding your awkward chair. Feeling warm and strong in your thighs and low belly. Steady breath in through your nose, maybe out through your mouth to release. You're here for 3, 2, and 1. Top of your next inhale, sweep your arms all the way back up. You are on the tiptoes of your right leg. As you exhale, bend your elbows, crush your block in line with your chest. Can you start to lift and balance on your left leg? One-legged mountain, circling out your right toes. Now go ahead and find a tree pose. You're going to press your right foot against your left leg. Anywhere will do. Inhale, sweep your arms up high, growing your tree branches up tall. As you exhale, bend your elbows, crush your block in line with your chest. Nice balance right here. Embrace the shake. Inhale, arms up high. And exhale, bend your elbows, crush your block in line with your chest. Top of your next inhale, one-legged mountain. You're going to send your arms up high. Option to have a 90-degree bend to your right leg, or you can tap your toes down to the ground. As you exhale, let's go ahead and step our right foot in back of our left. Take a side body pulse. I want you to feel this nice stretch from your right ribs all the way up to your arms. You are here for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Top of your next inhale, nice and steady on your left foot. Lift yourself up. As you exhale, tap your right toes back down. Send your block into your right hand. Hinge at your hips. Set the block down on one side of your space. From here, let's go ahead and step one foot back, followed by the other. Take steady breath in through your nose. Back stays flat. As you exhale, send your hips up and back into downward dog again. In your downward dog, maybe bend your knees even more. Big toes can come together to touch. At this time, option to bend your knees in opposite directions. Now start to build a little spring on the ball mounds of your feet, rocking forwards and backwards. As you rock forwards, look towards your fingertips. As you exhale, you can hop or tiptoe your feet to the center of your mat. A nice soundless landing is key. Breathe in, find a halfway lift. Press the backs of your hands against your knees or shins. Hold for the exhale. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Back stays flat and heart is open. Inhale, hook your thumbs to your hips. Sweep your arms all the way up. Hands into fists. Go ahead and wrap your fingers to the insides of your palms. Maybe start to lift and spread all 10 of your toes. Breathing in here, nice long spine. Can you sit your hips down and back just a bit more? And then take an open mouth exhale. Looking forward, inhale. You can lace your fingers, flip your palms up to face the ceiling, lifting up into mountain pose. As you exhale, hands to your heart center. This time, send your right arm forward. Balling your hand into a fist, send your right thumb up to the sky. From here, we start to balance on our left leg. Can you kick your right heel towards your spine? Maybe reach hand to opposite foot. And we're playing around with balance. As we look at the detail of our right thumb, maybe you start to look towards the background as well, keeping your facial muscles soft. Can you keep your shoulders in one line? We're here for an inhale. As you exhale, kick your right leg all the way to the back, revolve dancer's pose. Wonderful job. Heart is open towards the front, keeping both shoulders in one line. You're here for 3, 2, and 1. With control, gently bring it all the way back to your one-legged mountain. Then step your right foot in line with your left, arms by your sides. Go ahead and swish out your feet from side to side. Top of your next inhale, sweep your arms up high, fingertips touch. As you exhale, hinge at your hips. Plant your hands back to the earth. Step one foot back, followed by the other. Inhale, rock forward. As you exhale, let's go ahead and lower onto our knees. Send your knees wide to the width of your mat. Extended child's pose. Release control to your breath. You can just take a simple inhale and exhale through your nose. You are ready to stay here for longer. If you are ready to be guided out, go ahead and start off by bending your elbows and walking your hands in. Your knees come together to touch. We'll go ahead and find an easy seat in the center of our mat. Seated up nice and tall, go ahead and bring your palms together to touch at heart center. Rub your hands up and down, creating good heat and energy. Now separate your hands by 1 inch. Bring your palms back together to touch. Bow your chin towards your chest, sealing your practice. The light, the love in me sees and honors the light, the love in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me for another Power Yoga practice. If you guys have any feedback or requests, as usual, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video.